I was a special agent with the Air Force Office of Special Investigations. The best way to describe that is we were the FBI of the Air Force. It was amazing to serve my country and to be willing to make that sacrifice. I was on a special duty assignment and I lost vision in my right eye. It was really crazy just being paranoid about any little weird thing that my body was doing. Like, oh, is this it? Or is it just something that's typical for anybody on a regular day? Everybody talks about going through the grieving process when you're diagnosed with a disease. I don't even know what word to use to describe it. It's very unsettling because there are no answers. There's no treatment for it until you get diagnosed. When I got my MRI, it showed that I had lesions, and that confirmed the diagnosis of relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis. One of the symptoms of MS is, just having fatigue, and you just get to a point where you just can't go anymore. I knew I couldn't stay in the Air Force with MS. Just not knowing what my future was going to look like was really difficult. I needed just to kind of get back to travel, which is something I've loved my entire life. But now all of a sudden I'm in a wheelchair. Travel to me means freedom. I have been to 57 countries, 35 of those as a solo wheelchair traveler. It may be a little harder to get there, and I may need some special modifications to do it. My number one favorite place in the world is probably Vienna, Austria. It checks off all of my boxes for things that I love: art, architecture, music, the food. Oh my God, the food. So I said, I'm going to start my own travel blog. Let me see if I can make a difference in the lives of other wheelchair users. This isn't my prison. This is my freedom because it allows me, as someone who cannot walk, to get from point A to point B. I educate people to take into account the importance of accessibility and the challenges that we face.
So how do wheelchair users drive a car?
These are basic things that I do every single day, but you put it on a video and you put it on social media and everybody's like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. And I never knew that my life was so incredibly fascinating. Being a single mom with MS, one of the biggest challenges is not being able to engage in certain physical activities with the boys. Even something as simple as taking them to the playground. If they're on the swings, I can't get to them. I want them to see that just because people have a disability, we're not weak, we're not sitting at home curled up in a fetal position or feeling sorry for ourselves. The thing with MS is that it's very unpredictable. So you might be feeling great one day and you may need a wheelchair the next day. You're able to deal with so much more than you thought you'd ever be able to deal with, and that really can make room for a lot of success.